It's time for the showdown. It's the road dog against the blue gator going into Goethe State Forest. Hey, I'm Matt.
I'm Tim.
And we're going on a Florida Jeep ride.
Salmon rice bowl.
Welcome to Goethe State Forest. Goethe or Goethe, different ways. This is an established road. This is for licensed vehicles only. It's called Dixon Road. And it's more a trail than it is a road. On the other side, up a little bit to the north, is the wildlife management area. This used to be a place where people did hunt. The person who originally had this land, his name was Goethe, and this is where Goethe's named after, and he owned almost all of this land. But when they did the lumbering in it, they selectively lumbered to make sure that there are many old growth pine trees still in existence. In this forest area, you will find one of the oldest cypress trees around. It's called the Goethe Giant. But first, let's go make a stop over at the Red Hunting Cabin. So here's a question. Is that tree an obstacle or an opportunity? Challenge number one. Score is 1-1. Dogs won, gators won. Most of these little water crossings have gravel in the bottom. I'm in two-wheel drive now. After that branch, I put it back in two-wheel drive. What the Forestry Service asks is that you don't go through these puddles full bore, because then all of the gravel and debris that they've put on here to make it a passable water crossing gets blown out, and the hole gets deeper, and pretty soon it's out of control. Then you end up with a place like Citrus. Maybe that's fun for Jeeps, but because the Forestry Service is here to take care of the forest and do prescribed burning, they need to bring vehicles back here. And so we are just on a very stock-friendly trail to see nature. It's not so much an obstacle, of course, although the tree was kind of fun. The terrain just changed from dry, flat pine wood into wet, swampy area. We did have some heavy rain here yesterday, so I expect that some of the places there's going to be a little bit of water for us to cross. This was a hunting lodge at one time. They call it the Red Lodge. It's dilapidated and starting to fall apart. Somebody took the time to build out this porch, and they built it out with lumber and cypress sticks going all through there. The lodge itself is deteriorated even more from the last time I was out here. Let's take a look. The floor looks like it's falling in. Need a couch. And the ceiling. This wasn't as crunched down as it was before. This is Red Lodge Road. And that's the Red Lodge that it's named after. The porch roof is falling down. That didn't used to be like that. And this, at the back of the building, was the outhouse. Put your bucket right in there with some water. Empty it out every now and then.
Trying to figure out what kind of flowers these are. They're pretty.
What are those little berries?
As long as it's not a bear.
I don't think they're berries. I don't know what they are.
A very small, unassuming pond, but there is something moving around in there. And if you look carefully, you'll see his nose and eyes. That is an alligator. Sometimes where little gators are, there's bigger gators. So it's best to be careful.
Let me get us going through first. That is parts of somebody's like scrap rope or something.
Is that much bigger than the male? Holy crap on the paddle.
Live oak. Its leaves are thick, leathery dark green, smooth and shiny on the upper surface. Ah.
Oh, there's another one of those.
Loblolly pine. This tree is one of the fastest growing southern pines. One of the meanings of loblolly is mud puddle, where these pines often grow.
Big Cypress Boardwalk Trail. That's where you find the Goethe giant.
Oh, snap.
The yellow flies are fierce in the summertime. So make sure that you have plenty of bug spray on, but that probably won't even help because they were still landing on me even though my neck and back of my head is covered.
This tree is unique with its star-shaped leaves and brown gum ball-shaped fruits. Its fall colors are yellow, red, and purple. The wood is heavy, strong, and even-grained, used for flooring, veneer, and cabinets.
Right now, it's about 11:45 in the morning, and we're gonna go grab lunch up here near an equestrian area. And if it's open, it's got pretty good reviews. So join us for lunch, and then we're gonna go back out on the trail.
This is cool. We're in this is about our first year and a half.
Really?
And we have a bar and grill up top, but the chef is trained from a chef up top, and all of our stuff is made to order, so there's nothing frozen except for the tater tots. But
Awesome.
You hear that?
So now here's the next question.
Yeah.
There's a big state forest in there, named after J.T. Goethe. Is it
Yes.
called Goethe or Goethe?
Go. It depends.
Because there's an E on the end of it.
Yeah, it's most people here say go.
Goethe.
Go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how
I
you
want-
know the difference between the locals and the outsiders.
Yeah.
I want to pronounce it correctly.
Yeah. Go.
Goes.
It's all on where you put the emphasis.
Yeah.
Said,
Oh, yeah, it
but
was 160, 70
Thank
she
you.
said the
Wait.
It was 100
What, oh, that smells so good. A brisket burger. Thank you.
Yes.
What'd you get there, Randy?
Atlantic salmon rice bowl.
brisket Reuben.
And what do you got?
The fried green tomato BLT.
Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for this food. Lord, I thank you for the opportunity to enjoy the things that you have made, Lord, and for giving us traveling mercies. Bless us and nourish our bodies in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So you know, we Jeep, we eat, and we like to find small little places that you can eat. So if you're in Goethe, once you get to the very north portion, you're going to find a place called the Galloping Gourmet, and it is outstanding. It was so good that I had to go back for seconds, and I'm getting a pulled pork grilled cheese sandwich. So support a local business. It's good for the economy. It's good for the businesses. And these people here, they know how to cook. Add that to the checklist of places to stop for lunch. That was good.
This is a part of Goethe that we've never been through.
If you are looking for a species that's an indicator of how healthy an environment is, this is the species to look for. Gopher tortoises are what is called a keystone species. Their burrows, which can be like 25 feet, 15 to 25 feet deep and 25 to 35 feet long, provide protection for all of the other animals during any time that there is a fire. They are virtually the hotel owners of a healthy environment. If by chance you do have to move them off of a road, make sure that you move them in the direction that they were heading. One of the cool species we have in Florida.
Goethe State Forest.
Once upon a time, this was a phosphate mine nestled in the woods. You can find some remnants of the phosphate mine industry. Out here in this area are these tunnels that lead back to the phosphate areas. There's still cables out here. There's still a whole bunch of remnants. It's awesomely cool. That's a hole puncher.
Was this a mine?
Yes. This must have been like a filling station that they would bring like the ore cars over there, and then they would drop them down into these little rail bucket things that would back up in here. So the ore would drop down through there, come down into a hopper, and then the hopper could come up into here. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like. And that looks like the remnants of some kind of trestle bridge. There wasn't no snake warning, so you don't have to worry. Now, ooh, spider web. I need a hand.
Yes.
Dude, somebody was coming through here at night. Do you know where they were going?
Oh, okay.
There's just somebody. Uh-oh, hello.
How was your ride today?
My ride was amazing as ever.
How about that last place that we went?
That was a trip. That was cool.
It's a bit freaky.
Yeah, I told Dan that was the most adventurous we got all day.
Thanks for riding. How was your trip?
It was good. We had
was
a
good.
good time. Good time.
If you could spend time going back to some place with a little bit more people, would you go back to that last place we went?
No. Too many spiders.
Too many spiders.
That's the truth.
There was a lot of spiders, but we're heading out, and they're heading out. They're heading back home. We're heading back to the hotel. We'll see you on the next ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Randy.
And I'm Tim.
And this has been a Florida Jeep Ride.
This is actually a sunflower farm. There's produce.
$5 entry fee for every person, and that gets you to go to the petting zoo, pet the animals, and go in our sunflower field. We have zinnias and cosmos, and then we have a $10 option, which is a cup, and it includes your entry fee, so it's only $5 more, and you can put as many flowers as you can fit in there. Yes, ma'am. So every flower you find out there, and then we have a gallon bucket for $30. That includes your entry fee too.
That's really good.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really good. This place looks really cool. Definitely a place if you're coming out to go jeeping and you got your kids with you. This would be a fun spot on the way home.